Imagine you're finally ready to call that chiropractor because you're nagging back pain. Or you're ready to call a dentist because that tooth pain isn't going away. Or you finally decide to do something about your marital problems and call a psychotherapist. And you decide to do that either before work, after work, or during your lunch hour because you don't want the people in your office, the cubicle next to you, to hear your personal problems. So, one of the issues I've ran into working with chiropractors, psychotherapists, dentists, is that a lot of them would like to have split office hours on their website or on Google My Business or on Yelp. So, for example, they put down, I work from 9 to 12 and I work again from 3 to 5. Unfortunately, I've seen that when I look at Google Analytics, when I look at Google AdWords, when I look at the traffic trends to these websites, a lot of people who have jobs, who work outside the house, they want to reach out to you again before work or after work or during their lunch hour, which means your lunch hour cannot coincide with theirs. Or at least you would have to have someone at the office 7 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock at night. And for someone to answer those phone calls between 12 and 2. Um, when we drive leads to a customer, when we drive leads to a chiropractor, to a dentist, or even to a psychotherapist, they call back the next month and say, I got 12 missed calls last week during 12 o'clock and 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Can we do something to have people call me prior to my lunch or after my lunch? And unfortunately, it doesn't work that way because you would have to adjust your office hours to accommodate their time. So instead of writing on your website that you're open from 9 to 12 and again 2 to 3 or 2 to 5, you have to understand that when someone asks Google a question, when someone asks Yelp a question, when someone asks ChatGPT a question, recommend me the closest chiropractor, recommend me the closest psychotherapist, recommend me a good dentist. It looks at your office hours. And if their request and your office hours don't match, it's going to go to the next one. You know, how many times have you gone to Yelp, which I do this a lot? If I want to find a breakfast place, I click open now as my search criteria because I want to see who's open now. And if someone isn't open now, I'm not going to give them a call. I'm not going to make a reservation. I'm not going to go there.